So, is that your notification for it? Okay, good. Means it's working. Can you hear me okay? Here's good. Okay. Let me go to my channel. Make sure everything is looking good. Once I can watch the live stream, then we're good. All right, let me see what it looks like on this end. But so far it's looking okay. So what is up, everybody? This is Dayton, and this is the Dayton Live Show, guys. This is episode number 2 of a weekly show that I bring to you. We got a lot of cool stuff to talk about, but first and foremost, let's go ahead and introduce my guest on call, my little brother, Carson. So come on in, bro. All right, camera looks good. Everything looks good. Go ahead and take that mic and clip that on you anywhere. Don't put it too close to your mouth or else we'll get an ear rape. But it looks like we're good. You look good on the camera, so everything is going smooth. We got 3 people, so we're going to wait a little bit for a couple more people to jump in. But before we do, guys, if you guys are watching this show after it's live, meaning you're not watching it live and you're watching this after, if you guys go down into the comment section, you guys should see some timestamps of where you can fast forward to certain parts of the video if you guys want to watch just certain parts or whatever else you guys want to do. Shout out to the Lunch Files. Yo, gonna try and listen to your show while I'm working. Badass. Thank you, man. Thank you for coming on. I'm really excited for this one. Once again, we got some pretty cool stuff, some weird stuff that I found doing some research for it. If you want to turn that down or off or whatever. But
I'm out with the text, man.
Real quick, while we got a couple people watching, let's see. For everybody who's in, guys, remember to smash that like button. The Dayton Live Show, guys, the #1 way to send yourself into the weekend. You know, you watch the show and then you get sent into the weekend. So once again, this is my little brother Carson. Is there anything you want to say about yourself? If you want to promote anything, shout outs to any of your friends, just anything like that, now is your time.
I don't really know. Shout out to my girlfriend, I guess. She might be watching, I don't know.
Shout out to my girlfriend, I guess. And that's about it. So thank you for the people who already smashed that like button. We're not quite at 6 o'clock yet, so if you guys have any questions before we start the actual show, now would be the time for the 4 people watching. So guys, remember, even if you don't plan on participating in the chat, go ahead and just check in one time so I know you're here. The Lunch Files, I got you, so I'm glad. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. So now we got 6 people, 7 people watching, so people are starting to jump in, which means the notifications are coming. We got Shawnee Mac. What up, Shawnee? Good to have you on the live stream. D-Squad checking in. So 8 people watching now. Colby, we got Colby. What's up? Jeffrey, what up? All right, so now it looks like the notifications are finally hitting you guys. Colby says, Kerg. Real happy to have the one and only Kerg on the show. But thank you guys. Thank you guys. Remember to smash that like button. #1 thing, smash that like button. This will be a weekly show, so you guys can expect to see this usually every Friday. Now, there will be times, for example, one of my guests won't be able to come on until a Saturday. So there will be a Saturday live stream one time. It'll probably be a little bit earlier. But, of course, I will let you guys know when and where and how that is. But let's go ahead and start the show. We're officially past 6. So thank you guys for jumping on. I appreciate you. My little brother, Carson. So, Carson, this was the last day of school for you.
Yep.
Their school year is officially out. Do you have any plans?
No.
Just the same plans that I do, probably.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, so me and Carson actually have a vacation coming up at the end of June. We're going to go up to a condo that we have, a timeshare up in Wolf Creek. Kind of boring place, but we have a lot of fun on those vacations.
Yeah. To get out.
It's at the very top of the mountain, so there's not much to do up there while you're actually physically at the place, but we always go out and have a lot of fun. Speaking of which, you guys, school is out, and, well, I don't know if it's out for everybody, but it's out here, and everybody, it is Memorial Day weekend. Everybody knows this. So let's just go ahead and start off the show with some more Memorial Day talk.
All right.
I know you're probably not that interested.
I don't know much,
anyway, so if you guys know, this Monday is Memorial Day, and we will be doing some stuff. I know for you guys, a lot of people, Utah's weather is getting kind of messy. I hear that Monday on actual Memorial Day, it's supposed to rain like the entire day. So that sucks. But let's go ahead and get into EliteDaily.com. They have a 10 best Memorial Day ideas to start your summer off right. So I thought, why not? Let's just start there. Just to start off the show, it's a Memorial Day weekend. So I hope all of you guys have a fun, safe Memorial Day weekend. You know, sometimes the traffic can be crazy. So you guys stay safe out there. Anyway, this is Elite Daily's 10 Memorial Day weekend 2019 ideas to start your summer off right. So, Carson, I'm going to say it. Right. You're going to give me your opinion on it.
Okay.
And if it's something you might try to do this weekend.
All right.
I don't know how many you'll try and do, but we're going to ask you. So the first one is the number one that everybody knows is go camping.
Yeah. Okay.
Number one thing, go camping. That seems like pretty much what everybody does over Memorial Weekend. I don't know why. Because like nothing about Memorial Day is necessarily like screams camping. But everybody goes camping. So I think it's just like the first week of school's out and everything like that.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're not going to go camping. I wish we would.
Sadly, yeah.
I wish we would.
Yeah.
I love camping. We haven't gone in a while since we've had our tent trailer. So, I mean, we haven't gone camping in such a long time.
Mm-hmm.
But 1 through 10. Camping on Memorial Day weekend?
9.
9?
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, it's high up there.
It's pretty high up there. Like this, I don't know if this list is in any order, but it's number 1. So go camping, obviously the number 1. There's some kind of a weird ones. This one is number 2. Make a mini bucket list, so like a weekend bucket list. What do you think about that?
I'd give it a 5.
Like a 5. It says if you always pass that same restaurant on the way to work in the morning, make it a goal to try it. Yeah. See, this is something I might personally do.
Yeah.
On my own watch because I do go to work every day and there are some places. Maybe I will try to put on my little mini bucket list, try a new restaurant or something. But I agree. Not that exciting.
No.
I mean, that's something you can do any weekend, every weekend.
Anytime.
So 5-star. All right, cool. This one is a weird one. I read this and I kind of was confused what they meant. But it says have a pool party. Number 3 is have a pool-less pool party. And I guess basically what they're saying is have everybody show up in their swimsuit. But you just hang out outside and you drink fruity drinks.
1.
1?
That is the
that
worst.
One sounds fun.
That is the worst idea.
It sounds fun. I mean, this is I guess a lot of people do this anyway.
No.
But like, I don't know why I'd go out in my swim trunks.
Yeah.
Just to drink a drink. So, and obviously, you know, swimming would be another one, but at the same time with our weather, it's not good for Utah. But swimming would be a good one. If it was just swimming, like I'd give it like 7, 8 stars. But
you can't have a poolless pool party.
A poolless pool party. This is number 3 on Elite Daily's top 10. So a poolless pool party.
Well, Elite Daily gotta check themselves.
Yeah, they gotta update themselves.
Yeah, it's bad.
I like this one. This is number 4 is get sporty, meaning you know get out, play some sports. One specific example is go to a baseball game or something like that. I'm not very into baseball, but I like that one a lot. I think that's the number 1 thing people should do is get outside. And I'm a sports guy, so get sporty. Would you rather go camping or to a baseball game?
Well, not a baseball game, but I go to a basketball game any day over camping.
I'd still go to a baseball game. Baseball game, the atmosphere is fun.
Depends on where you
go. The atmosphere of a baseball game is fun. I guess it's true. If you go to the Raptors, it's like, Bees is a little better. Utah don't have a lot of baseball teams, so that's up to you guys, I guess. I mean, for Utah, you'd probably rather go camping, but baseball sounds just as fun to me. I'd give that almost a 10-star. I think get sporty, get out, play some sports, get some exercise. So he's going to give that one a 9. Number 5, take a road trip. I love that one.
Okay, that's my favorite one, yeah.
So that's your favorite one so far?
Yep.
Same. Obviously, it's just a weekend road trip. Everyone's camping, but instead of camping, you know, just go on a trip, stay in a hotel or something for the weekend.
That's more of my kind of style of road tripping, yep.
Me too. I think it'd be a good idea. Me and Carson personally haven't explored a lot of the world, man. Our family, we don't travel a lot, so
I've never seen the ocean.
That's definitely something I would like to do. Maybe we should do something like that. Maybe we should go up somewhere. I don't know. But take a road trip. Number 6 is have a movie theater marathon, which I'm not 100% sure.
I do that no matter what time of year.
Yeah, I feel the same way. Yeah. I go to the movies all the time. Obviously, that's just a basic one. But then again, there's a lot of families out there that don't go to the movies very often. So maybe a movies is a night out, a nice, fun thing. For our family, we go to the movies all the time.
Yeah.
So for me, I would rate that one low.
I'd rate it low.
But it's a good idea for anybody who doesn't go to the movies. Go to a winery or a brewery. Obviously, this doesn't apply to you.
Not yet.
I think this is more of like a sophisticated adult thing.
Yeah.
Like the 21-year-old's not going to go to a winery.
No, it's more of a 30-year-old type of thing.
Yeah, it's more like a 50-year-old type of thing.
50?
These are older people, in my opinion.
Okay.
most young dudes don't go to a brewery. They go to a bar. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
They go
I
to
guess
parties.
you're right.
Obviously, there's going to be some parties. But number 7, hit a winery or brewery. I think that's right in the middle. I think 6 or 7 stars, maybe 7.
Yeah.
Because I think it's a good choice. Kind of a fun thing. If you guys can probably hear my dad out on the front. We got the window open because it's hot in here. Number 8, go phoneless.
No, nobody's doing that. You have more time, you're going to get off your phone.
Go phoneless.
It's not happening.
I've thought about it, but the only thing I've ever thought is if I had my girlfriend with me.
Okay, yeah, same.
Then I could do that.
Yeah.
I could put the phone away and like just spend time with her, have some fun.
That's what I mean.
Like without my girlfriend,
that should be a basic
I can't
rule.
go phoneless.
Yeah, but
I can't go phoneless.
the girlfriend thing's a basic
So
rule,
go phoneless, not a good idea for me.
No.
But for you guys, if you guys are constantly addicted to your phones, Elite Daily suggests you go phoneless for a little while. 2 more left. 9 is host a fancy barbecue.
A fancy.
I like the idea of a
Okay.
barbecue.
Not bad. I get that. We could have one of those.
I like the idea of a barbecue.
Barbecue's
This is
fun.
hit that fancy cheese shop and farmer's market with all the best produce. See, that's where it gets wrong to me, personally. That's where it gets wrong to me. Hopefully they can hear all that.
Yeah, you just need a normal-ass barbecue.
Yeah, just a normal barbecue.
Burgers, hot dogs.
I'd rate that high because
steaks.
those are my favorite. Bring some family that maybe you haven't seen in a little while. Unless you hate them, don't bring them. But you know what I mean. Barbecues. So hopefully y'all can't hear what's going on outside my window. I'm hoping these microphones are, since I like that we have mics because it should be picking us up us and not them.
Yeah.
But
Like
they got some
World
yelling
War
out
III
here.
started out
And
there.
last one, you guys, for Memorial Day weekend, number 10 is honor the armed forces. Kind of the obvious.
Well, you have to give that a
Memorial
10.
Day.
You have to give it. That's what it's for.
You got to give it a 10. You got to give it a 10.
That's what the day is.
Obviously, the holiday is more aimed towards military and stuff like that, but also just anybody that has passed, your grandma, anybody who has passed, go and honor them. Just a second, y'all. I might have to do something real quick, just because I'm getting some people being ignorant outside my door here. Mom!
Man.
Okay, yeah, if any of y'all can hear it, this would be one of those videos where they make them. It's like listening to this while my parents argue in the background.
Yeah.
That might be what this turns into. I hope y'all don't hear it.
Yeah.
They're trying to set up a new couch. That's what they're doing. But anyway, this is the
Oh my God.
This is the top 10 Memorial Day weekend. So a lot of good ideas and a lot of weird ones. And I thought that's why I liked the article, just because there was weird ones. Like I've never even heard of a poolless pool party in my life. You want to go kill him real quick?
I'm good. I'm enjoying it.
All right, guys. I hope that calms down. I really hope it does. They know I'm recording right now, so they're just disrespecting right now at this point. They know I'm live right now.
Yeah.
So sorry about that. Hopefully,
Jesus.
Mom. They ain't even listening. Okay,
Dude.
so that's it to kick off the Memorial Day. I just thought we'd start that on the start of the show because, once again, it is Memorial Day weekend, and just kind of give you guys some ideas. We got 12 people watching now. So now that before we transition into the next thing, let's just go ahead and read some of these comments real quick. We got a lot of them. Wow.
Oh, here we go.
So here we go.
All right.
Colby says, "Are you guys going to Wolf Creek or Powder Mountain?" Oh yeah, sorry, we're going to Powder Mountain. Wolf Creek is we split between the two. We're going up to Powder this week. The lunch files. Yeah, I think we were supposed to get thunderstorms here on Monday.
We've had thunderstorms every day.
Same with Utah, man. I mean, it's the end of May and we're still getting the shitty weather. It's honestly sad. Yep. The lunch files. I was totally supposed to go camping with my son's scout troop, but it got postponed. Uncle Danny coming in.
Oh, snap.
Speedo.
There you go.
Uncle Danny in a Speedo. I challenge you.
There you go, Danny.
Dayton in a Speedo. Y'all can imagine that. I probably don't, but y'all can. Obey. I didn't get the notification, so I just had to look up your channel. Well, cool. And that's why I try to do a little bit of promoting, and I'm going to try to consistently keep the show at 6 p.m. my time, 8 p.m. Eastern time on Fridays. So thank you for coming in. The lunch files. How about lay on a couch, watch TV, and eat some snacks for Memorial Day?
It's me every day, man.
That's me every day, too. The thing is I work every single day this weekend. I work Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And most people are having 3-day weekends right now, so I'm really jealous of y'all. Lunch file says a baseball game is a good idea. That might be something I look into. I don't really like the sport of baseball, but I enjoy the atmosphere.
Yeah.
So it's a fun place to go. It's a fun date idea, even if y'all don't know what's going on.
I guess so.
So the God of Destruction Broly comes in and says, "Guy in red, are you gay?"
No.
We always have somebody jump on the stream that asks if they're gay. I think maybe a lot of my subscribers are gay and they're just interested. I don't know. Colby deleted that comment right after I read it. Jeffrey, I would love to take a road trip from New York to California, but I don't have anybody to do it with. My friends want to fly. Wow, New York to California. That's going to be a long road trip.
Yeah,
I couldn't do a road trip that long.
Yeah.
I'd maybe piece it into little pieces, but that's just what it is. Pin Bob Sponge. Yo, man. Pin Bob Sponge. Yo, what's up? He checked in last time.
Pin Bob.
Conroe Connoisseur. Hey, Dayton. What up, bro? Good to have you on the show. Conroe Connoisseur, formerly known as the Big and Beastly. You know.
Oh, okay.
You know who
yeah, I
he
know.
is.
Big.
This is Shane. This is my
Biggie
guy.
boy.
Colby, what's your dad yelling at? They're trying to set up a couch in there, and they're obviously not getting it done.
Yeah.
Obey, not even gonna lie, bro. The other guest from last time was way better. Well, that's because I'm talking the entire time. But the thing is Q got a personality. Like Q is one of those guys, like what you saw on camera.
Mm-hmm.
Q is like worse than that in real life. Like, this dude is hilarious. Q is just constantly talking, always has something to say.
Funny guy, yeah.
And Q's awesome. So, no offense to you, because, Carson, he hasn't really talked much. So.
It's not my show.
The disappointment, that's true. Lunch Files, take a page out of the movie Old School and go to Bed Bath & Beyond. Jeffrey, an all-night barbecue with food, friends, and beer. An all-night barbecue. That's a cool idea. That's better than a fancy barbecue, Elite Daily. Lunch Files, Mom, and trying to shoot a YouTube video. Hush, yeah, for sure. DJ Locust, what up? Colby, I missed that one, my bad, no worries. Fun Family Food Reviews, what up? Good to have you on the stream. What's up with the Pepsis? We are going to be reviewing these brand new Pepsis at the intermission. So this will be coming up before we transition into sports. I forgot to say that. But yeah, we got all 3 of the new Pepsi flavors we're going to be trying out before the intermission. And then Conroe Connoisseur Rooftop Barbecue. Ooh, I like that. We talked about the roof.
What's up with all the rooftop subjects?
Yeah, I know.
Huh?
Well, last week, if you didn't watch the first episode, Conroe Connoisseur, me and Q talked about rooftop dinner, so it's kind of funny that you brought that up. Is everyone into basketball? It seems like that. Pretty much. That's where I meet a lot of my friends. This is my brother, and obviously we're the same in basketball and stuff like that. But anyway, we're already 15 minutes in, so I'm trying to push this. You guys, thank you. I'm caught up with your comments. I appreciate you guys. Remember to smash that like button. Shout out to the 13 people watching right now. I appreciate it. We're killing
It's
it.
because I'm here, man.
Yeah, he's just sitting here, and all of a sudden, we get better. So let's go ahead and check out some entertainment. These are just a couple things I wanted to react to. Maybe pull it up here if we wanted to. But there's going to be a new Terminator movie. Carson don't give a shit because this is way beyond his time. But the thing is,
I don't care.
Is for all of you old heads out there,
Old heads, yeah.
Terminator, they're bringing back a new Terminator movie. So Carson, I just wanted to go with you.
All right.
I want to get Carson's reaction, and this might be hilarious because this dude don't show a lot of emotions all the time.
Is this the trailer?
This is the trailer for Terminator Dark Fate. So maybe this will
Fate.
change your mind on it. Who knows?
How many movies are there out?
I'm
like
not
15?
100% sure. There's a lot of Terminators, but this is the newest one. And everybody pretty much thought these were done. So here it is.
Where do you want me to watch it, huh? Right here? All right, let's see this.
2 days ago, I had this nice, simple life. And now it's a nightmare.
Paramount Pictures. I got to pause for copyright.
Smart.
I got to be 100% honest, though. I'm not all the way caught up with any of the Terminators.
So
if something like this rings a bell to you guys, it might not to me. Just letting that be out there. So far, not too exciting. Whew. Okay.
Soundtrack is bad.
Yeah, that's the number one thing I was about to say. If you're gonna pump up a movie, don't do the downtown. It's time.
Oh, yeah, nobody cares.
I like the premise. I like the idea. I don't know who this lady is. Maybe you guys do. I don't. We should honestly have Dad in here to react to this because he's the one that would be. Like I said, a lot of these old heads are going to be the ones.
Yeah.
Is this the man? Oh no, that's the woman.
Yeah. Captain Marvel coming in.
Is Captain Marvel? Is Arnold not going to be in this movie?
Well, I guess we'll find out.
Didn't he die? I don't know, you guys. Call me out. I don't know what happened.
Who are you?
So it's about a woman.
I'll be honest.
Man,
Not good.
ruined it.
Not good.
The casting's bad already.
I'm going to be honest. Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen any Arnold. I'm sure he's in here, but I'm not even interested really at this point in watching that just because That ain't a wait. I just want to fast forward to this part just to see if this is Arnold or not, because I don't see any Arnold in the trailer. No, okay.
No,
I didn't see him in the trailer, so I'm not even gonna watch this. Probably. I'll be honest with you guys. I'm probably not gonna watch it.
I wouldn't watch it anyways.
Another show, Carson, that's coming out. Batwoman.
You gotta be. Okay, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything.
2019. I'll tell you what,
2019, boys.
They're making everything.
Wow.
I mean, I like it in the sense of, you know, maybe it will attract a more women audience, and that's a good thing. But at the same time, it's like, no one's gonna watch like Captain Marvel.
Don't try to
was one
change
of the
it.
worst superhero movies I've ever seen.
I left early from that movie.
You left early?
I left early. That movie was terrible.
And Batwoman. It seems okay, but
no,
you can't do that.
Don't try to ruin everything just because to please a certain type of people.
Honestly, Carson, I was going to react to that too.
I
might just skip the Batwoman.
Don't
so
bother.
for any of you guys watching right now, or any of you guys excited for either the new Terminator or Batwoman, just curious what y'all are thinking here. I'm gonna switch this to live and see. Is everyone? Is Arnold gonna be in it? I don't think so. At least I don't know. Like I said, I've done no research on this.
It's a trailer and he wasn't in it, so.
Dan, does Arnold get drop kicked in the movie like he did last week? Oh no! Did you see that video?
No.
Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's at a wrestling match or something.
He's in like China or something.
Yeah, and no, I don't think it's China. It's
I don't know where. Okay, he's somewhere.
And this
some
dude
wrestling
just
match.
come over and kicks him as hard as he can in the back. Take in mind, Arnold is 70.
Oh, rip.
You're just kicking a 70-year-old dude. Like, no matter how good a shape he's in, that's not ever right to do.
It's back surgery right
And
there.
he's like, I need a Lamborghini. It was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. So it's funny that you brought that up. Conroe Connoisseur, yeah, I saw that. Love the setup. I'm jealous. Thank you, bro. Colby, anyone seen John Wick 3 yet? No, I think I'm going to watch that on Tuesday.
I want to watch it Tuesday,
I think I'm going to watch that on Tuesday. So no spoilers.
Bring me along.
Sure.
All right.
Family fun food reviews. Did you see Arnold get drop kicked? Yeah, so that's kind of what we were talking about. It's just a short video, but have you seen the video?
Yeah, I've seen it. It's on Instagram.
Messed up, man. That's messed. Weed Man. Shout out to Weed Man. No, he didn't die. He just got drop kicked like a week. God, everybody.
It's a new
I should have
thing.
just read all these comments first. Everybody, yeah, he got drop kicked. Arnold took that drop kick like a champ, though.
Oh, this is what it turned into.
The Lunch Files. Sure, I'd see both those movies. I might have to get caught up with all the Terminators, though. Absolutely, me too. Maybe this would make a lot more sense to me if I watched the others.
Yeah.
But not for me. Kolb hasn't seen it either. So John Wick 3, that'll be a good movie. I'm excited.
It's like the #1 movie out right now.
And like I said, we were going to react to Batwoman, but I'm just going to bring it up and then not react to it.
Yeah.
I've kind of already seen the trailer, so it wouldn't be a first reaction, and I'm not a big fan of it. We'll see how it goes, though. I mean, I always hope that those movies do good.
You can't do better.
It's just, yeah.
Because the voice is half of Batman, and what are you going to do?
An interesting, sorry, this is completely off topic, but he just said the voice. And for anybody who doesn't know, breaking news, if anybody hasn't seen it, Tyrese says, Carson is my daddy.
Thanks, bro.
It's kind of weird, but
Thanks,
shout out
son.
to Tyrese. We're going to get you on the show sometime. But, you know, Adam Levine,
Yeah.
he won't be on The Voice anymore.
Why?
I have no idea. I couldn't, like I said, I
Who's
did no
taking his
research.
place?
I'm kind of a shitty person when it comes to researching. I don't know who's replacing him. But Adam Levine, I think he's the only one of them that stayed the entire time. So rest in peace to Adam Levine on The Voice, man. He was my favorite guy on there anyway. So
F in the chat for Adam Levine.
Yeah, F in the chat for Adam Levine leaving the show. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so like I said, I was going to react to Batwoman. We're just going to skip over that.
Yeah.
Now, here's my what the F section of the show, where I just find some random stuff that I've seen online recently. I was trying to find out what we could talk about on this show, and there's a few of them that I wanted to bring up. So the first one is, did you know in 1780, okay? Now, take in mind, I don't know the accuracy of this. It could have been something just completely overblown. But in 1780, records that people have written this and have proof and plenty of it, that New England, Eastern Canada, and part of the United States had what they call a dark day.
A dark day.
Where randomly, at 2 p.m., the sky went dark. Like, it went like nighttime almost.
Where's the proof of that?
It's just a lot of people who had access to writing and shit back then.
Were they all blind?
But this is New England, so this wouldn't have been United States news. But like New England, that mean they take in mind 1780 New England was still pretty, like they had a lot of records. They weren't like a tribe.
They were sophisticated.
They were sophisticated. They had written records and they had it. And at 2 p.m. The sky went dark, and a lot of people were trying to figure out why. They thought maybe could have been like an eclipse that they didn't know about.
Yeah.
But the thing is eclipse only lasts a few minutes, and this lasted hours. So it's still an unexplained thing.
Okay, well, it's going to stay that way.
Yeah, New England's dark day. A lot of people, I think the most logical explanation is some people said there must have been like some crazy wildfire in like Canada or something.
Yeah.
And the
smoke.
Just the smoke blocked the sun. But that's just a weird explanation because you think someone back then would have been smart enough to know what smoke is. Like they would have been like,
they would have
it went dark because of smoke. They would have written that.
They would have known what smoke was.
But yeah, supposedly like the sun, I don't know. Like it almost sounds fake.
Yeah, it does sound fake. That's why it's on Wikipedia.
I mean, it is on Wikipedia, but this is like a legit. I don't think that this is like some like thing someone made up or like they read it in one person's journal. Like this was well documented. Okay. New England's dark day. I saw that. It happened almost this day in 1780. That's why I found it because I was looking at like this day in history. Yeah. What do you guys think happened in New England with the dark day? Do you have any ideas what it might be?
Fake.
Let's see. Go ahead and think. I'm gonna go to these real quick. I'm embarrassed to say I've never heard John Wick until seeing the trailers for 3, and I love Keanu Reeves. Well, I haven't seen the first John. Actually, I haven't seen the second John Wick. I've seen the first one. That's it. Correct way to lift. Yo, am I banned from the live chat? No, you're not banned from the live chat. I see you, bro. Weed man, who would win in a fight? You or the other guy? All day, air day. Conroe Connoisseur eclipse was discovered. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of the thing is though, is it would have been like a few hour eclipse, which doesn't make sense. Colby, the correct way to lift, I can see. Gotcha. All right. So we have. What do you think? Do you think it was just like a hoax that that got national? I don't know. It's just.
I don't know, dude.
That's just something crazy, and it's something I've never heard of. So I thought I'd bring it up to you and get your opinion because it's just like the sky goes dark for a few hours in the middle of the day, and it's not Alaska. This is like straight up New England. It's kind of crazy. The next thing is I'm not 100% sure how much you know about this, but the United States and the world are considering colonizing Mars. Have you read about that or heard about that?
Yeah, a little bit.
You have heard about that? So this is a real thing, you guys, and it kind of surprised me. I mean, if you guys were, one of those people that thought the moon landing was fake, y'all probably will think this is fake. But the colonization of Mars. So I guess the only reason I'm bringing this up is because I found out how early this is going to start happening. This is going to happen in 2022.
Okay.
We're 3 years away. The first people are...
Was that leaving or...
So it says SpaceX funding and developing a series of Mars-bound cargo. So this is just flying supplies there first, without people, in 2022. And then the first people are going to arrive in 2024, which is still really close.
Yeah.
So it's kind of just a crazy concept to think
that we are...
It just sounds like murder to me, man.
By 2050, well, I guess we'll have people up
I was reading an article on Fox News today that said that people who colonize Mars, and as long as they are able to have kids and stuff, that their kids, if they become accustomed to that planet, might have cancer-proof skin. Now these are legit things. I'm not making this up. This is why it's on my What the F section. Cancer-proof skin, and if that person has sex with somebody from Earth, it could kill that person.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, so
we're fucked.
There's just some. Imagine that though.
Well, you can't colonize it then if everybody's.
It's funny how they can actually sit here and try to predict.
Can't reproduce.
But no, you can reproduce with people there. You just can't if someone from Earth came, you can't smash.
Well, that's a bummer.
I mean, sex on Mars, man.
Man, how that would go.
That would have to be the best. I don't know what the gravity's like there. I might only be 100 pounds, and never mind. We won't even get into that. But anyway, you guys, so this is soon. This is 2022 and 2024. We're gonna send crews to Mars.
It's not even NASA. It's SpaceX.
So SpaceX is the expedition. Yeah.
Oh God. Hear about NASA's next launching to the moon?
Yeah, that's soon too.
You see the trailer?
I haven't seen the trailer.
They put out a video the other day. Said
how long is it?
That's a couple minutes actually. It says NASA going to the moon and we're staying or something like that.
Wait, we're staying on the moon?
It said something like that.
We're not colonizing the moon.
No, it never said colonizing. It says
But they've obviously found ice on Mars, so they know that there is a way that water can.
They found ice on the moon too.
I believe it.
Yeah.
But the thing is, they know that water can at least exist on Mars.
Yeah.
But can you imagine, you guys, if sometime in the future, obviously probably not our lifetimes, but in the future where you can have a planet, I'm going to go visit grandma in Mars. Can you even imagine So that's just one thing I wanted to bring up. I just thought it was hilarious.
Yeah.
And then, Carson, I just wanted to get your opinion on this one.
Yeah.
This is my last one for the What the F series.
Okay.
We talked about Mars. This one right here. So I'm going to go ahead and stream this. If anybody who doesn't know, Sweden opened up the world's smallest McDonald's.
Useful.
Yeah, so world's smallest McDonald's, Sweden. Let's go ahead and check out what the Swedes are doing. Hopefully this connects. I'm using a different window, so it might not. Here we go.
Here we go.
So anyway, here's this, you guys. McDonald's, the McHive. Now,
McHive.
You'll understand this in a minute. That's why I put it on the What the F section. No!
Terminator.
I guess we're watching this again. No, let me go back. Here, I got it back. So this is just a 1-minute video I'm about to show you guys of the newest and smallest McDonald's in the world. Thing is, though, is this isn't just something funny. This is actually made by McDonald's.
What channel was it put up on?
McDonald's Sweden.
Oh, okay. So
But this is like McDonald's is actually making this, not just some random people calling it a McDonald's. They're making this for real. Hopefully you guys can see this.
Boom, boom, boom.
I just thought this was so interesting. Carson's disappointment, man.
I'm so
I
mad.
can tell you really wanted to go.
I thought it was gonna be like a little Shake Shack looking thing.
Like a little Shack,
and you get
you just walk
some
up and
burgers
order.
out of there.
Look at this.
But
This McDonald's is only like 2 feet tall. But the thing is I'm not joking when I say this. This is a McDonald's made for bees. Produced by McDonald's, funded by McDonald's. McDonald's for bees. They just have a whole bunch of honeycomb stuff in there. This is something Sweden's doing. And I'm also hearing that Sweden is putting beehives in their roofs of their McDonald's and fast food places.
that's a terrible idea.
I know. But that's what they're doing to try to save the bees.
So
they're giving, look at this little bee. Look at this bee. This bee needs a home.
save the fucking bees, I
Look at
guess.
that, man. They love the McDonald's. What bee would not love McDonald's? Look how cute they are, man. Come on.
Come on, man.
Look at this McDonald's, dude.
I mean,
It's
I
modeled and
guess.
replicated right after a real McDonald's. So I just wanted your opinion on that. Was funny. I saw that in the news today, and at first I didn't think it was for bees either. I just said world's smallest McDonald's. I click on it, and it's for bees. So I put that in the what the F section of the. You guys have an opinion on the new world's smallest McDonald's for bees? Let's go ahead and read some of your guys' comments. So, Connoisseur says giant UFO. I'm assuming he's talking about the black sky.
Yeah.
That'd be, you know how crazy that would be if it
That'd
was
be-
just some huge ship that blocked the sun.
Thanos, man.
Weed Man, can you guys do a dance battle? He beat me in the dance battle. This dude actually got some moves.
Yeah, obviously.
The lunch files, crazy stuff. Man, I got info on NASA. The correct way to live says he got some info on NASA. That's kind of an interesting conversation. At the end of the show, we'll have you talk about it a little bit if you can remember. Connoisseur, the Earth ends by discovering aliens going to Mars. That'd be crazy, huh? We're on our way to Mars,
How's the
run
Earth
across
end,
alien. No, like, I think what he's saying is like we run across aliens on our way to Mars,
And then-
aliens get pissed and come attack us.
No, that's not how it works.
I don't think so either. Weed Man, my science teacher told me if people went to Mars and reproduced after so many years, they would eventually be considered a different species and no longer humans. I don't know, because the DNA is the same. Like, I feel like they would evolve into some kind of different thing, but they'd be very, very similar. But maybe that's why they said, you know, people from Mars and Earth won't be able to reproduce. And so I guess it kind of makes sense. I don't know if your science teacher was all the way accurate, because his science teacher has told him some really stupid stuff.
I mean,
But that kind of makes sense a little bit.
he's watching right now.
That's cool.
I'm just kidding.
DJ Locust, that's crazy. Traveling to any planet you want to. Like, and forget about other planets. Just like even having one other planet, Mars. You know, just to travel from Earth to Mars would just be insane.
Man, how much that would cost, though?
Oh, I don't know, man. You'd have to be a millionaire to do it.
Planets are just going to be rich people go to this planet.
Lunch
middle
Files.
class
Gotta
on this
go. I'll
planet.
probably hop back in later. Battery dying. Hashtag save the bees. Thank you, Lunch Files. Jeffrey, how about the NBA, the Mars Basketball Association? You like import like their international or intergalactic players.
Yeah.
And like they come in from it. No, it's not a different galaxy. Interspace.
USA versus Mars.
USA versus Mars finals.
Yeah.
I wonder if we'd call like even other Earthlings and humans. I wonder if we'd call them Martians, like Mars. Like,
Yeah, maybe.
I wonder if we'd call them that. Maybe the ones that were born there. Conroe Connoisseur, that's weird though. Water on Mars. Yeah, exactly. And there's at least proof of ice, which means water can exist. So they're hoping that they can make some kind of a way to get water onto Mars. Technically, I could own Mars. Technically, if you colonize it long enough, someone could be the owner or leader of Mars. It'd be pretty funny to think if like some rich guy went there and then decided, fuck these guys. I'm just going to be the dictator of Mars. I'm going to run this planet. And like they become like some dictator of a whole new planet. I don't know. Like I said, this is the what the F section for a lot of reasons.
Okay.
Don't know how realistic it is. Crazy stuff.
All right.
Technically, I could own Mars. Wonder if any life is on there. There has got to be, right?
I mean,
if there's water and other earthly elements.
If you guess bacteria is living, there's bacteria.
Well, I mean, I bet there's even like maybe a little spider-looking thing or some kind of like something you could never see with a telescope.
Well, I don't know.
I bet there has to be something.
Planet looks all dried out, man.
There's no way that we're the only, like, I feel like almost every planet that has a solid surface has to have some kind of livable thing. Because we have animals that could sustain in Mars pressure, in Mars atmosphere. So, like, why couldn't they just exist there as it is?
What are they going to eat? It's just
Crazy
a big
thought.
old dirt planet, dude. They'll die.
Thought. Well, I mean, that's why when they said they're going to make gardens and stuff. And, like, just start their own. They'll bring their own soil, their own seeds, and, like, just keep it all regulated.
How are you going to spread that to the whole world? You know, the whole planet?
Correct Way to Live says there is life on Mars, and he's pretty certain about it.
Okay.
And if that's true, then that's cool. They're gonna bring bugs to Mars. So that makes sense. They'll probably bring a. The thing is though, is like I'd imagine if you could make a human survive there, you could probably eventually breed a dog to live on Mars.
Yeah, just whatever you do, do not bring mosquitoes.
The thing is, like you watch that. Remember what's that one movie?
Martian.
Martian? Yeah.
Yeah.
And they all go. They do what we're talking about. And obviously, like I don't know how people would love to just live in suits all day, like big spacesuits, except for when you're inside. You know what I mean?
Jesus Christ.
They're impatient, man. I think that's our neighbors, though. I don't think that's us.
Oh.
So anyway, tell the other guy I want to fight his big ugly self.
Who's that bitch?
Weed Man.
Weed Man?
Weed Man.
Change your name, sister.
Weed Man. Okay, guys. So that's it for the What the F section. I thought this was it's just fun to talk about stuff like that.
Yeah.
Kind of unrealistic, but still real. I mean, this small McDonald's, the McHive.
McHive.
The McHive. So let's go ahead and get into some news. Let's just get into one that I feel like we can talk about a little quicker, and we'll just get over this one quick. Real quick, in the news today, toxic jellyfish are being found on Jersey Shore, right where people are swimming.
Perfect place.
And knock off all of them over there.
Yeah.
But the thing is, they're not just toxic. These jellyfish contain paralysis toxins. They'll paralyze your ass.
Oh, great.
Can you imagine just a little kid swimming in Jersey Shore, and he just jellyfish? Like imagine going to the doctor. I got stung by a jellyfish, and now I can't use my legs.
Great story.
So anybody, I guess that's more of just like to let you guys know, and if anybody, I know actually, Conroe Connoisseur is in New Jersey, right now. So don't go swim on Jersey Shore. There has been some toxic jellyfish swimming around your area. Bro.
So Jersey Shore, huh?
Yeah, Jersey Shore.
Hey, Weed Man, you want to take a trip to Jersey Shore with me? Go swimming.
Yeah, let's go swimming. I think he's up for it, man. But yeah, so
he has to go first,
Shane, definitely watch out over there. But that's just kind of crazy because that's not just like a normal like poison and like you're sick for a day. This is like paralysis.
Life-changing, yeah.
I don't know if that means like it just paralyzes you as it's stinging you, or if like you can literally become paralyzed because of this.
Probably.
That's just crazy to me, man. Waters are scary. Have you ever thought about like the ocean?
Nope.
Because there's so many things that are in there that are already scary. There's probably a lot that we don't know about.
Yeah.
And the thing is like these, who knows where those scary things are all the time? They might wash up on shore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kind of a crazy thing.
I don't really think about it.
Next into the news, this is a funny story. This one I saw, and I just had to talk to you about it.
Alabama abortion laws?
No, we're going to get into that, actually.
Oh, great.
We're going to get into politics. I know a lot of y'all don't get into politics, but after this story, we will get into some politics. You can hear our opinions, but just letting you guys know that is coming up. If y'all don't want to listen to politics, that's fine. After we get into politics, we're going to do our review on these new Pepsis. So be on the ground for that. So, ready, Carson?
Yep.
CNN I'm not a big CNN fan. But CNN, this has nothing to do with politics, though. So.
Yeah, okay.
CNN.
Oh.
Just hear me out, you guys. This goes for you guys, too. 102-year-old woman suspected of killing a 92-year-old lady. Basically, what I'm being told is a 92-year-old lady was found beaten and strangled.
Oh, my.
And this 102-year-old lady that lives really close, like 2 doors away, because it's in a big nursing home.
Okay.
She had admitted to, I killed somebody. She didn't say like, oh, I killed her or I killed him. She just told them I killed somebody. And then this lady turns up, just...
With what? Her walker?
her arms, I guess. It says here that
she must be strong.
The woman's face was visibly swollen. The court statement told an autopsy revealed she died by asphyxiation after being strangled and punched in the head.
Punched.
Can you imagine?
102-year-old punch.
That's what I was wondering too.
Yeah.
But then again, the 92-year-old's probably just as old. Like once you get that old, the difference between 102 and 92 isn't a lot. You're just old and deteriораted. No offense to any 92-year-olds watching the show, but like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, can you imagine the punch of a 102-year-old lady? She's like, and you're like, oh. Like, can you?
Yeah. Okay,
I don't know why I'm laughing about this. A lady died, but like, I can just imagine 2 really old ladies.
What do you think led up to it?
I don't know, man. I think it's one of those things when you're 102, you just don't give a shit, and you're just like, I've never killed anyone. That sounds fun.
Get life in prison. Go there for a week or so.
Get life in prison and then just die.
Yeah.
But I mean,
that's a great way. Grandma's a thug.
I mean, I really do hate to say, like, I'm laughing about a lady dying because that's never okay. But like,
that's somebody's great grandma right there.
and that's somebody's great grandma that just strangled her.
Jeez.
102-year-old lady. I just can't imagine that. Because, like, how much... I guess it's the battle of who the hell's the weakest. Because, like, the 92-year-old lady, either her throat sucks...
Yeah.
And just a little push kills her.
Maybe.
Or, like, the old lady was somehow strong.
Yeah,
I don't know.
She must have used something.
It's like, imagine... I just can't imagine going into a nursing home, walking in, there's...
Yeah, well, it says punched. So that means she used her fists.
She must have had a cane. Yeah, maybe a cane or something. Police have opened an investigation into voluntary homicide against a person vulnerable due to the physical condition. Police have not yet been able to question the woman. I guess there's a chance that she didn't do it, but what I'm reading here is everything leads to that. This 102-year-old lady killed a 92-year-old. And it's just, you don't hear about that because you think old ladies, they're nice. They don't kill people.
Yeah, they're all about living.
They just don't kill people, man. Yeah. They've lived way too long to not kill someone, to kill someone.
Yeah.
To not kill someone.
Well, they got to try everything once, I guess.
I guess it's one of those things. It's like your 102nd birthday. You're on your last breath. You're like, I'm taking somebody with me.
The end of the bucket list has been reached.
Yeah, that's like at the end of her bucket list.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. 10 things to do before 102.
10 things to do.
But anyway, what are your guys' opinion? Our 102-year-old lady just...
Decking, man.
She's just going in and strangling the shit out of
Put her in a boxing league.
Let's see. Mm-hmm. How much does the other guy weigh?
Jesus Christ. Who is this guy?
Weedman wants you, man. Make Mars a penitentiary planet where all the criminals... That would be kind of a cool idea. But no, because imagine all the money you'd spend. Mm-hmm. Then again, I guess you're spending money on getting rid of criminals.
Yeah.
Interesting thought, Jeffrey. Correct way to lift. When will we do live calls? I was thinking about doing that at the end of the show. For anybody wondering. I was thinking about doing that at the end of the show. Real quick, me and Carson are going to try to avoid, because I want to talk about some of these politics real quick. Like I said, if you guys aren't a politics fan, I'm sorry. I do want to go through these. Me and Carson will make it as quick as we can. Alberto Hernandez, live calls to who? So, Alberto, we got my parents arguing in the background again. But for me, you guys can call me on Snapchat. If you guys have a Snapchat, you can add me on Snapchat and send me a live call, and we can talk to you guys here. I think I'm going to do that at the end of the show. Colby says, I wonder if they got in an argument over Tuesday night's bingo or something. Yeah, the old ladies. Yeah. I had bingo. Now I had bingo. Meet me in room 2B.
Delivers a knockout.
What if you just had a haymaker, man, just knocked her out? So anyway, live calls at the end of the show. Real quick, we're going to get into politics. I'm going to try to push me and Carson. We get through this quick. So a couple things. First one, Kenya. The country Kenya.
Yeah.
They made gay sex illegal. Are you applauding that? What were you doing? That one we're not going to talk about. I just wanted to tell you.
Okay.
So Kenya, I mean, they're really anti-gay. And it's funny because a lot of people, they look around the world and, you know...
Well, there's a big movement in Kenya going on about it, or does anybody even care?
Well, I don't think anybody cares. That's probably why it was made illegal. But, like, for me, in America, one thing that a lot of people don't get is that people try to talk about America being such an anti-gay place, when in reality, we are the most accepting country when it comes to gays. And, you know, and all that kind of stuff. So I just thought it was kind of funny. Kenya's just like, we ain't even messing with that. You can't do it. It's illegal. Speaking of illegal, Alabama.
There we go.
Banning abortion.
Yeehaw, man.
Yeehaw, family, uncle, grandma. Like,
yeah, little Billy's going to be on the way.
There's going to be a lot of messed up looking. Just kidding. Anybody who's watching from Alabama, if anybody.
It's all jokes.
We joking with you. But the Alabama abortion law, I don't know how much you've read into it.
I read a little bit.
This is, so take in mind, I did this on purpose. So for anybody who doesn't know, me and Carson are right. We're more on the right. We're conservatives. We like to call ourselves conservatives, although we do have some differing opinions from the conservatives.
Yeah.
Because I'm like a conservative that does care a little bit about feelings, if that makes sense. You know, I'm not a far right, but I'm libertarian. Anyway, I'm just letting you guys know that. But I did take this source specifically from CNN. And I did that because they're a very left news network. Yes. And I'd like to hear, I want to be able to share everything. I don't want to make it just seem one side really biased. So CNN posted a thing about the Alabama. And this is just three things that I just really wanted to get with. So Alabama has made abortion illegal at any stage. Any stage from conception to birth, illegal except for when the mother's health is in danger. Which makes perfect sense.
Isn't there other cases too?
Nope. Listen, that's where I'm getting into it.
Okay, that's interesting.
So that's where it took a turn for me too, because I don't agree with this part.
Yeah.
But then again, this is CNN. I don't know if this is all 100% true, because CNN lies a lot.
A lot.
But we'll get into that. So from what CNN has told me, this is what we're going off of. But so obviously, if it puts the mother at a health risk, of course you should allow anything really. I mean, if the mother's gonna die for any reason, no matter what it is, they should have the right to do whatever they need. So I'm glad they chose that. The second thing is it does not exclude rape and incest. Meaning, if you get raped or have incest, which is Alabama, sorry, but you can't abort that, even if it's rape and incest. Which is where this is what CNN is saying. Yeah. But that's where I draw the line, is I don't agree with that. I'm a very pro-life person. I don't think people should be able to have abortions out of convenience, but I think they should for sure be able to have abortions from rape and incest. Yeah. That's kind of messed. Alabama's just going straight up no, you can't. Unless you're going to die, you can't. Even if you were raped, even if...
That's messed up.
That's messed. So that's why this is getting so much attention, even by the right-wing media, is because of that.
Well, it's not,
because if you look,
shouldn't have to deal with that.
Yeah, that's messed up. That's messed up. But Alabama, I mean, they're just nope, you can't abort them.
Alabama's
just
going hard.
Put them up for adoption. But can you imagine going 9 months of carrying that child and then just giving it away, and just that's just trauma for 9 months where it could just end quickly. Thing is though, real quick, in Alabama, so this is only Alabama, which means here's the thing.
Yeah.
It is not illegal for the woman to have an abortion.
Only in Alabama.
No. It's illegal for the physicians to perform one.
Okay.
So if the physician will get charged felony charges for performing an abortion in Alabama. Okay. But the woman has no consequence. So if somebody chooses to do it, they can, but the woman won't get in trouble. But the actual physician performing it will. So if the woman wanted to leave Alabama and get an abortion,
she could.
Perfectly fine. She can come back. She could say, I got an abortion at New York or something. Okay. So there's somewhat a bit of a leeway, but that's messed for the rape and incest. Other than that, though, I'm a pro-life. I don't think you should be able to have abortions unless rape, incest, and health.
I agree, 100%.
So Alabama, I kind of agree, but when you exclude rape and incest, according to CNN, that's where I get a little upset. And people should always have the right to get rid of something like that.
Yeah.
Even, I mean, I get the argument from Alabama standpoint as far as like it's still a life,
Yeah.
but still, not for me. I feel like they should really try to implement something for rape and incest.
Yeah.
But
sure.
so yeah, we'll just go with that. So that'll be it for the news portion. We're gonna go ahead and do the review of these. So we're gonna do that right now, and then we'll get into sports, the stuff that me and Carson can talk about for a long time if we wanted to.
Yes,
we
sir.
won't because we don't got a lot of time, but we will talk about it. So real quick, thank you guys for coming in. I appreciate it. That is the first portion of the show. I'm going to go ahead and read your guys' comments real quick. This is our intermission, is what I call it, even though we don't stop.
Yeah.
So I wonder if they got an argument on two. Okay, live calls to who? So Alberto, where's everybody from here? So I think he's asking the chat, but obviously me and him are from Utah. We're from Utah. Not religious people, but we're from Utah. Weed man, how many Big Macs has Carson eaten today?
Well, every time I sleep with your mother, she buys me a couple, so at least 12 or 15.
Today?
Yeah, because her mom's been.
That was a good point.
around here.
I gotta give that one to you. That's
Thanks,
a point
man.
for you right there. Colb says, "Weed man, chill out," and then DJ Locust says, "CNN Comedy News Network." I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, CNN. I'm not a big fan. Obviously, I mean any news network has its flaws. Let's be honest. Even Fox has its flaws, but at the same time,
Some have a lot of flaws.
some of them are just worse than others. The correct way to live, you should do live calls by segments while it's on topic. That's definitely something I can do. The only reason I kind of like the idea of it at the end, and maybe we'll switch it up if it doesn't go like too well, but I like the idea of having it at the end because of you can talk about any topic that you want. We don't have to talk about, like, you can hear the whole show and then say, here, I have a problem with you saying this, or what do you think about this, or I have something to tell you about this, and we can kind of talk about the whole thing. Weedman says Carson is going to love the Pepsi reviews. So,
Thank you.
Weedman like messing with you, but that's okay.
Yeah, I like Weed Man.
Carson's like me. I mean, you guys can talk a lot of shit. And
We don't give a
much of things.
single fuck.
Okay, so where are we at in this live stream? Can you see it on your end? How many minutes we've been in?
Let's find out.
I can't. For some reason, I can't see how far my live stream has been going on my own live stream. Carson, I'm gonna say.
Fuck.
Sure, it is XXXL or XXXXL. It's XXL.
No, it's an XL.
Does it say how long we've been on?
No.
Okay, so I'll figure it out later. But you guys, let's go ahead and get into this Pepsi review. So let's go ahead and do it like old Tom said. Ready? Pause. Yo, what is up, everybody? This is Big Daddy D back here with another drink review for each and every one of you players out there, you guys. Today, as you know, Pepsi has, maybe you don't know, but Pepsi has come out with 3 new flavors. Kind of interesting. You know, Coca-Cola had come out with pretty much these same 3 flavors.
Yeah.
But with their Diet Coke. So this is not Diet. This is regular Pepsi. Me and Carson are going to rank them in order of our favorites. So let's just get into it. So as you guys can see here, we got mango. Oh, I think there's different. Let's see. Oh, this is just mango. This one's mango. Here we got berry. And then here we got lime. So we're going to go ahead and test all 3 of them out for you. Carson, got you a cup. Let's go ahead and do this. So let's go ahead with the first one. We're going to do mango. So this is just Pepsi with a splash of mango juice with other natural flavors as well. So Pepsi mango.
I'm not the biggest fan of Pepsi, so it might be a little biased.
You're not a Pepsi fan?
No, I'm not a Pepsi fan.
All right, so I'll just do small so you can just taste it.
All right.
Make sure you drink all of it so then I can pour the other ones without getting mixed. But here you go, guys. This is Pepsi with a splash of mango juice, the review. Oh, wow.
Not bad. You can actually taste it in
That
this
is
one.
super fruity.
Yeah, it is.
I did not expect that because, I mean, you read here, a splash of mango. That is good. Straight up, this is good.
Yeah, it's nice.
This mango flavor is awesome.
Way better than the original, that's for sure. The flavor, actually, you can taste it.
I'll be 100% with Carson. I think this is much better than a regular Pepsi. And I'm a fruity guy, but like this mango is good. Straight up good. It's definitely my number 1, obviously.
Well, so
I mean, I've
far,
only
yeah.
tried one. But this one is with a splash of blueberry juice. So that's interesting. I don't know how many sodas are blueberry. Can you think of another blueberry soda? I can't think of one. All right, blueberry soda. I can smell this one again. Ooh, this will be interesting. That's good. And a very distinct blueberry. Like, guys, I really thought this would be just a very slight fruit, but this is actually a very strong flavor. Very strong, obvious blueberry flavor.
Is that even blueberry?
It says it's blueberry. Technically, it's berry, but so it looks like raspberry and blueberry are both on there.
I mean blackberry.
Or no, blueberry and raspberry.
That's a blackberry.
That's a blueberry. Blackberries look like raspberries, but are black.
Okay.
This is not as good as mango.
No, not as good.
Not as good, but this is still really. It's better than regular.
Yeah, I bet lime's gonna be even worse.
You probably just drank them right in the order of what's best to worst.
Yep.
Let's go ahead. This one is lime, you guys. Last one. Ooh, woo! I don't know if I like the smell of it, but there's a definite lime flavor.
Sour.
It's a little bit sour, but I mean it's lime. That makes sense. That's the worst one.
Yeah, it's the worst one.
I'd rather have a regular Pepsi than this lime one.
I wouldn't drink it at all.
Okay, if you had to choose between lime and regular Pepsi, which one would you choose?
Probably lime.
You choose lime still?
I'm not a big Pepsi.
In my opinion, if these were all in an order right here, you guys, I would have lime, regular Pepsi, berry, mango. This mango one is phenomenal. Like, I'd give this 5 out of 5 stars. This berry, I'd probably give it a 4. Go down to a regular Pepsi, hit like a 3, 2.5, and then lime would be like 2.5 too.
Yeah, I agree.
Sadly we drink it right in the order of what it actually is. But you guys, if you guys haven't tried the new flavored Pepsis, these are awesome. So right here in this order that you guys can see, 1, 2, 3. Guys, definitely go try out that mango. This is you actually get a lot of flavor from it. I'm really surprised by it. Connoisseur. We'll talk about that in a minute since it is sports related. Jeffrey, women should not abort the baby, have the baby, and send it to Mars. Oh my God.
Oh my God. That's great.
Weedman, I'm a fruity guy, Big Daddy. Weedman Carson be like, I don't like Pepsi, but he know off camera he would chug those all in 2 minutes. Weedman don't like you, bro.
Who the fuck is Weedman? Huh? Is he a regular?
I think I may have seen Weedman on another show, but I don't remember 100%.
I don't give a fuck. No,
But
Pepsi ain't good, man.
You're a Coke guy, or do you just not like?
I don't like
dark sodas?
I don't like dark sodas.
Okay, he's more of like a Sprite,
Yeah.
Mellow Yellow,
Fanta
type guy. I like these. I don't really drink regular sodas. I mainly drink Diet now, just because of my diet. But this is phenomenal. Love that mango. So let's go ahead, you guys. That'll be the intermission. We got a review here. And let's go ahead and switch over to sports real quick, Carson.
All right.
So at the 6:55, wow, we're really close to 7. See how fast time goes when you're just talking? Woo! All right, obviously we're going to go through this a little quick. Let's go ahead and talk about the NBA playoffs real quick.
Okay.
So obviously we saw the Warriors sweep the Blazers. Completely blew my mind. In the sense that, they didn't have Durant.
Yeah.
And the Blazers still got swept. And I'm going to be the only person to say this. A lot of people might take this differently. But I think the Warriors are better without Durant.
I agree.
Just because they play so much. If you watch them, you guys, when Curry and Clay are not deferring to Kevin Durant the whole game.
Curry plays like an MVP.
They play, instantly. As soon as Durant went down, Steph Curry became 2016 Curry again.
Yeah.
He just started destroying. Same with Clay.
Absolutely true.
Same with Draymond. He's been playing a lot better lately as well. Everybody is back to their normal selves. And remember, that 73-9 without Durant.
Mm-hmm. And
they're kind of playing that way again.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm still surprised they swept the Blazers, but wow, they're good, man. And I think we'll just talk about it now since we're on the topic. But I think this really hurts Durant, man. This hurts Durant's legacy.
It hurts his legacy. It doesn't hurt his feelings, man. He don't care.
No, I'm not talking about him personally. I'm saying his legacy.
Yeah, it hurts his legacy.
Because if they say he doesn't return for the finals, and say the Warriors beat whoever they play in the East in like 5, right?
Yeah.
And he doesn't play, that's when the world's gonna know Durant just piggybacked on the Golden State Warriors, and that he almost had no impact on it in the sense of championships.
Yeah, they would have had the same.
If the Warriors do it without Durant this year, it is going to mess up Durant's legacy. He won't be talked about in the greatest of all time. I mean, if we're talking individually right now, he might be the best player in the NBA. But I'm saying, like, legacies, he'll never be in this Michael Jordan conversation, even if he wins 10 rings, because of the team he's on. Because that's still, sadly, it's still Curry's team.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's
and
true.
it's obvious now that Durant's out how good they still are.
I think any of the stars on Golden State are leaving?
We'll get to that in a minute. Because I just want to keep it as much on playoffs as I can.
Okay.
But we got the Warriors in the West, obviously. Everyone predicted that from the first show to the pre-shows. 5 years in a row. That's crazy. And that's Curry's doing, man. Curry's insane. Best point guard in the NBA. And then I think Lillard. But Lillard kind of flopped, so maybe we'll talk about that. But in the East, that is interesting. That is throwing me off.
It's a fight for second place.
I thought the Bucks were going to do it in 5 after they won their first 2. I was like, the Raptors might take one. Yeah. Did you know that no team has beat the Bucks 3 times in a row? I mean, the Bucks haven't lost 3 games in a row all season.
Well, now they have.
And now the Raptors come in and do it.
So playoffs
down 0-2, and now they're up 3-2 with a chance to take it at home. You think the Raptors do it at home?
I think they do.
You think they do?
Yeah.
That's sad, man.
I don't want that. I'd rather have Giannis.
I really wanted the Bucks to go. That story, man. I think it hurts. It might not hurt. It might actually help the Jazz in a sense of if they don't make the finals, because that means they're not quite there yet.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of sad about it. I think the Raptors are going to do it. They have 2 chances. The Bucks have 1. I
mean, it's important, but it's a fight for second place. Mm-hmm. Nobody's going to be Golden
It is.
State.
I mean, I think it'll be a 5 or 6 game series max with the Warriors.
Yeah. 5.
And if Durant don't come back, then who knows? They might not. They might just be a 4. They might just sweep them again.
Yep.
They might. The Warriors are that good. So you're going Raptors then in the East?
I'm going Raptors.
Is it going to be 6? Here's my prediction.
I think it's going to be a tight 6.
This is going to be a very stupid, obvious thing I'm about to say. The Raptors are either going to win in 6 or the Bucks will win in 7.
There's no other way.
Well, obviously. But I'm saying it depends on, I don't think the Raptors will win in 7 is what I'm saying. If this goes to a 7-game series, I think the Bucks will do it. But if the Raptors obviously win Game 6 at home, they're going to take it. I don't know which is more likely. I have a feeling the Bucks are going to come out with some fire underneath them. This is the hardest series I've ever had to. If I ever had to put money on it, this is the hardest one I'd ever have to do that for. Yeah. Of any series, I still can't put it on the Raptors completely, but I guess if I had to, I'd probably do the Raptors just because they're a game ahead. They only need 1, and the Bucks need 2.
So who would you rather see in the finals then?
I'd rather see the Bucks.
I'd rather see the Bucks too. I want to see what Giannis could do.
I love everybody
at a stage like that.
Me too, and I think he's one of the few people who can really mess up the Warriors a little bit.
Yeah.
Kawhi has, he's tried it in the past with the Spurs, and obviously got injured that 1 year. It'd be interesting there too, and that's why it's the hardest. But I think if I was a gambling man, I'd put it on the Raptors just because they're 1 game closer.
That's right.
That's the only reason. I don't have another reason besides that. They only need 1, the Bucks need 2. But the reality is the Bucks could easily win the next 2. Yeah. Just as easy as they could lose to Game 6. So my prediction, though, is if it does go to Game 7, the Bucks will do it at home.
I agree.
But I think it will be the Raptors. I'll put the money on the Raptors. So let's talk about both scenarios. Raptors versus Warriors. How's that series go?
Warriors in 4.
Warriors in 4?
Sweeping them.
I'll say 5. 5 or 6.
I don't even give them a game.
Okay, Warriors and Bucks? Without Durant. Let's pretend.
I'd say Bucks in 5 or 6 at most. Warriors aren't going to be stopped. They might be close games like Portland had some, but...
I mean, honestly, I hate going through the season because I'm a Jazz guy, so I'm desperately waiting for the offseason.
Yeah, same.
This finals won't be a fun one. It's just going to be a Warriors! Congrats.
Good job, again.
But I'm excited to see the Bucks. This series is my favorite series left, obviously. It'll be interesting to see if the Raptors can do it tomorrow night. So we'll find that out. And obviously we'll talk about it next week. Look at the finals. Pretty crazy, though. Crazy stuff. Do you think the Warriors... I guess we'll just get on to that. Do you think the Warriors are going to split up? I think at least one does. I don't know who, but I think at least one does.
I think one goes. I mean, I don't know what's going on with Boogie. But there's a chance KD might leave. I mean, the GM already said their biggest goal is to keep Curry and Clay together.
Let's just forget about Boogie because he's not as big as people are making it out to be.
He could be, though.
He could be, but I don't think he is, personally. But this is for me. one of Clay or Durant will leave. I think it actually helps the Warriors that Clay did not make the All NBA third team because he didn't get
the Supermax,
which means the Warriors don't have to pay him Supermax.
$227 million.
Yeah, so the Warriors now don't have to pay him a Supermax, which means maybe they'll be more inclined to keep him instead of because I don't know if they would have paid him a Supermax if they wanted to keep KD.
Yeah.
So maybe if I had to put a prediction, I'd say KD leaves and Clay stays.
Well, GM said, like I said, he said that his main goal this offseason is to keep Curry and Clay together.
Mm-hmm. And that's the thing.
So it's kind of throwing KD out
and
there.
Durant, I have a feeling Durant is feeling
position.
that legacy go down the toilet a little bit in the sense that
I don't think he cares.
No, I think he does. I think he does
so?
little bit. I think he's starting to feel that like he'll never be mentioned. Like he needs to be the guy who takes a team to the finals rather than ride a team that's the greatest franchise, one of the greatest dynasties of all time into the finals. Because if Durant wanted to, he could just stay there, get paid a lot of money, and win 10 championships. But I don't know if he wants to do that. I really don't. I think he wants to be a guy, go prove someone. I don't think it'll be the Knicks, though. A lot of people think it'll be the Knicks. I don't know if it'll be the Knicks. The Knicks is such a shitty franchise, man. The Lakers
they're a fucking trash can.
I think, here's my prediction. Durant will either be on the Clippers or the Warriors next year.
I agree.
It'll be one of those two. Maybe the Nets. Maybe the Nets.
Oh, there could be
Brooklyn's a big market.
There could be a weird recruiting scheme going on with a couple stars.
This 2019 offseason is going to be the craziest.
Hopefully Jazz get involved.
I'm a firm believer that only one of those two will leave, not both. I don't think Clay and Durant will leave.
No.
It'll be one or the other.
No.
But I really do think one of them will. It'll be interesting to see who. Clay, obviously, he's had links with the Lakers. Everyone's had links with the Clippers because they're such a great organization, great team set up. They have a lot of good draft picks. And 2 max contract spots. So, I mean, if I was a player, I'd be thinking LA as well. For the Clippers, not the Lakers.
Yeah, not good for the Jazz, but...
Not good for the Jazz, but at the same time, it'll be such an
better for the rest of the league.
That'll be interesting.
Yeah.
For anybody who doesn't know, the 2019 NBA awards the nominees were announced for the awards. Okay. For most valuable player, we got Giannis, Paul George, and Harden.
I have Giannis taking it.
I have Giannis too. Last night, in the last 10 minutes, he wasn't that good.
Everybody has their
But then
series.
again, remember, like last year, if we're comparing these rewards, this is regular season. Remember, regular season, or else Donovan easily would have got Rookie of the Year last year without any phrase. Yeah. But it's a regular season award. So I'm going to go Giannis as well. I think James Harden will be a close second. I don't know if Paul George will even get a vote.
He's just up there.
He's the third person. Same with the Rookie of the Year. You got Luka, you got Trae Young, and then DeAndre Ayton. DeAndre's kind of the guy they threw in there. I don't think he'll get a single vote.
Luka's got it.
I agree.
He's locked it up.
Trae did a lot what Donovan did in the sense of make it a close race, but Luka's going to take it.
Yeah, I mean, Trae can advertise himself as much as he wants, but Luka's going to take it.
It's like Donovan last year.
Yeah.
Luka's going to take it. This is an interesting one. The sixth man, Montrezl Harrell, who is a beast. Lou Williams, who is a beast, on the same team. Two people on the same team. And then Domantas Sabonis, who had a great year at the Pacers.
It's got to be.
But I feel like Domantas is that third person thrown on. It might be Harrell, though, because Lou Williams has won it so many times. Montrez might take it because Montrez was a beast.
Yeah.
Let's not take anything away, man. Montrez was a beast.
Yes, he was.
Clippers easily the best bench in the NBA, and that's why both of those guys are still on contract with Clippers, still coming off the bench. So you can add a Kawhi, you can add a Jimmy, you can add 2 max players and keep Montrez and Lou off the bench. It's a chip. I mean, they already won 6 games with the Warriors this year. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Defensive player of the year, Giannis, Paul George, and Rudy. I think this will be the closest race.
I agree. Rudy deserves it. I don't think he's going to get it, though.
I think Rudy will get it.
I don't think
the only reason I think that is because if you look at the All-NBA defensive teams, Rudy had the most votes. So I think there's still a bias with Rudy, which is a deserved bias. But I think Rudy will get it. But I think this will be the closest because there are legitimate arguments for all 3. I think this will be the closest defensive player of the year race we've ever had.
What I see is the other 2 superstars. Everybody's going to be surrounded around them. Rudy's going to kind of fly under the radar a little bit.
It'd be crazy if Giannis got defensive player and MVP.
They'll give him one.
And it's possible. It's very possible. I'm going to go Rudy because I want him to.
Of course. He deserves it.
I'll even put my money that he wins it.
Okay.
But who are you going with out of
I'd say Giannis. I mean, he doesn't deserve it.
Not Paul George?
No, Rudy deserves it. I think they're going to give it to Giannis, though.
Okay. What if they did the opposite, though? They knew Paul George was just a throw-in for MVP, so they reward him with defensive.
That's how it works. You never know. That's why there's a
That one will be the closest race. Defensive player of the year will be the closest. Most improved, De'Aaron Fox, D'Angelo Russell, Pascal Siakam. Once again, another really close race. Obviously, D'Angelo going to an all-star, De'Aaron going awesome. I'm going to give it to De'Aaron, but...
I'm giving it to D'Lo.
The only reason... No. I think D'Lo is the third option in this one. Just my opinion. But I think it's De'Aaron just because of how good the Kings were. I don't think anyone expected the Kings to be the 9th seed. Not one. They were almost in the playoffs. And I think De'Aaron might get the nod. But Pascal Siakam...
He's been crazy.
He's just a name that no one, like me and you personally, don't care about.
Yeah.
But Pascal is insane.
He's the third, fourth guy in the Raptors.
He's the second guy. He's the second guy on the Raptors.
Okay, not
he's
the big
become
names,
that
though.
good. At the start of the season, he was like the 5th, 6th.
Yeah.
Now he's the second. And that's why I think he might get it. I don't know. That one's going to be close too. Coach of the year, Mike Budenholzer for the Bucks. Mike Malone with the Nuggets. Doc Rivers with the Clippers.
I think Mike Malone takes it.
Mike Malone with the Nuggets or the...
Yeah, because they surprised a lot of people this year.
That's got to be the Bucks, dude. Second round exit for the Nuggets? Nah, I don't care.
Budenholzer already has one.
He's the only 60-win team, the best team in the NBA.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Coach Bud.
Bud already has one.
It will be close, though.
Bud already has one.
Doc has good thoughts, too, but I'm going to go Bud. Nobody really cares about the Community Assist Award. I will just say Donovan was... as a nominee for that, which is very well deserving. A lot of you guys don't see him in the media as much, but he's very well deserving of the Community Award. The Teammate of the Year Award, Kyle Korver's in there.
There you go.
Once again, another great teammate. Mike Conley's in there. There's a lot of big names in there. Sportsmanship Award. No crazy. I mean, these are just like Steven Adams, Harrison Barnes, Mike Conley, Al Horford, Middleton, Walker. Lifetime Achievement Award for Larry Bird or Magic Johnson. That'll be another.
That's the age-old race.
The age-old thing, man.
Yeah. First team, second team, rookie team.
The All-NBA first team, if you guys didn't see that. Giannis, Harden, Curry, Paul George, Jokic. The one thing that everyone's talking about is KD not in the first team.
Yeah.
I think it's just because of Giannis and
Paul George.
Oh, they put Paul George over him. Ooh,
yeah,
I
they
wouldn't
did.
do that.
They did.
I wouldn't do that. Would you rather have Paul George or Kevin Durant?
Kevin Durant.
It's got to be. So why wouldn't he make first team? That kind of makes me mad. Whatever.
I don't know.
The all rookie first team: Luka, Trey, DeAndre, Jaren Jackson, Marvin Bagley. The first team. This is the first all rookie team that has the first 5 picks as the guys.
Oh, it's cool.
Since Michael Jordan's draft.
Yeah.
So that one's kind of a cool one. I agree with all those choices. NBA all defensive team: Rudy obviously number 1, Paul George number 2, Giannis, Marcus Smart, and Bledsoe. And that's why, these three, that Defensive Player of the Year award is going to be a crazy one. A lot of stuff going on in the NBA. I'm really excited. This is going to be by far the best off season, in my opinion, to watch in a long time, man.
Well, it'll make it a lot better if Jazz finally get some shit going.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we're Jazz fans, so we are waiting for that Jazz moment where something happens. Jazz are not known for that, so who knows if it will, when it will. Yeah. Something's going to happen, though, whether it be big or not, I don't know. But I'm excited for this offseason. This playoff situation, this with the Raptors and the Bucks, crazy. This situation with free agency, the situation with max contract offers, these super maxes that we're hearing about. Rudy can now sign a $228 million deal.
It's ridiculous how
which
much
is
we're
the same
paying,
amount
man.
as Giannis, which is just kind of crazy to me. I don't know, man. The NBA is crazy. One of the greatest sports. Let's go ahead and get into some questions, and then I'll get into some call-ins. The first question, or not question, but Durant should join the Lakers.
No.
I don't think he can. He could, though. I just don't think he will. He's not really mentioned anywhere, and the Lakers are not a good franchise right now to join, so I don't think that's very attractive. Kirkwood lifts says KD to the Spurs, which is technically impossible unless they trade because of they don't have cap space to sign Durant. Jeffrey, KD to New York. Let's go Knicks. That's talked about all the time. I just hope KD becomes a human and realizes the Knicks is probably the most rundown, shitty franchise in the league.
Have fun with the triangle, It's not going to work.
As long as Dolan owns that franchise, you guys are freaking. I was going to say
freaking.
Imagine Wagons checking in. BDFR won't notice I'm here. I got you. I see you. Connor Connoisseur, Harden, question mark.
Huh?
Don't know exactly what you're referring to, but Harden. I'm in the comment channel realm. KD should come to the Nets. It'll still be New York. And I said that's an option. The Nets are another good franchise with a good base. And Brooklyn is a big, huge market.
They could sign too.
And Brooklyn is one of the teams that could take over New York.
Yeah, I agree.
Imagine Wagons, LOL, he don't know I'm here, blah, blah, blah. Conroe, KD, and Zach Randolph. Conroe says KD to the Jazz.
No.
I mean, we have a max spot.
It's
not going to happen.
KD's not looking for
Not going to happen. And Weedman, unpopular opinion, but when Curry retires, he'll probably be the greatest player of all time. Statistically, you'd have great arguments for it. By the time he retires.
Okay, but that's the new generation in NBA.
It's just the new generation. Curry's definitely not going to be the greatest of all time, Alberto says. I'll have to agree a little bit with more Alberto.
I agree.
But I'm a big Curry guy. I wasn't a Curry guy in the start. I'm a big Curry guy now.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
I love Curry. He's a good human,
guy,
man. He's a good human. So that'll be it for this episode of the Dayton Live Show, you guys. I really appreciate y'all coming in. More than anything, I really do appreciate you. We still got 8 people watching right now, so that's pretty awesome that we've been able to keep a decent audience the entire time. Shout out to you guys. Right now, I will be taking Snapchat calls. Hopefully Weedman don't try to call in and start some shit, but that would be funny. But right now, I am starting Snapchat calls, so let me make sure my Snapchat is set up. For anybody who wants to call in real quick, we're not going to have a lot of time, but if you do want to call in, add me on Snapchat at TheRealBDFR, TheRealBDFR. You can add me on Snapchat. So let me make sure I'm signed in. This is my bonus phone. This is my old phone, so that's why I have to make sure everything's connected. I'm calling in first on the list. Correct way to lift. Okay. So we are connected to Wi-Fi. I don't know if this is working right now or not. Okay, so my Wi-Fi is just now kicking in. Whew. Getting a shitload of notifications right now.
There you go.
My phone is just constantly spazzing right now. So let me log into Snapchat one more time. Most of it's Score Mobile stuff.
Yeah.
So LeBron James' best teammate. Not. That may be true. He might not be the best teammate, but individually, man, the guy is something else.
He has some views I disagree with heavily.
That was Jeffrey that said that. I've been a LeBron fan since I was a kid, mainly because when I first started watching basketball, he was the guy. And obviously, when I was young, he was still pretty young, and he's just been an inspiration. He's kind of been like my athlete that I've admired. This Pepsi is so good, you guys. Okay, well, since my phone is getting blown up, it's running slower than me.
That's bad.
Yeah, I know, it's really slow. Hopefully you guys will have a chance to call in. And like I said, I don't have a lot of time. I don't want to push this show too long.
All these guys even follow you on Snapchat?
I let out a thing earlier telling them that I would be doing it on Snapchat. So if anybody was interested, I'm sure they added me. I've had 4 or 5 people add me since then. So
okay.
I'm sure some people will be calling in. I just got to swipe away a million notifications. KD and LeBron might bring them another championship if they go to the Lakers. That's possible. I mean, shit. I mean, if you get KD and LeBron, then there's definitely a chance. I think the Warriors are still that good without either of them, just my opinion. Okay, guys, so I think I'm on Snapchat now. I think everything is up. Everything is ready. Let me go ahead and turn up the volume on this phone, which is being really slow, so I don't know how well this is going to work, you guys. The Lord's Files, I'm a Laker fan, and at this point, I don't care how they get back on top. Just tired of watching them lose. Would be nice if they could get a couple key players in the offseason. Absolutely, I agree. Whatever team gets JaVale would be a low-key steal. I actually agree.
JaVale's a solid player.
I want JaVale. I think he'd fit well with the Sixers. Some people like that. So we are getting a call. This is Braden. I don't know who Braden is. Hello?
What's good, man?
What up?
It's the correct way to live.
Okay, cool. I was thinking it was you.
Shit.
Nothing much, man.
Long-ass show. Long show, huh?
Yeah, this is a long one, man. When you get talking, you end up talking a lot more than you think.
Oh, yeah, man. That's good content, though, man. Real good and shit.
Well, thank you, dude. I appreciate it. I like having you on my live streams, too. Y'all make it pretty interesting.
Yeah, man. You're a little wild sometimes, man.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. But man, let's talk about Mars, man. Going back to Mars, shit, man. I think the mission's gonna fail.
You think so?
It's gonna fail.
Why do you think that?
Man, I'm telling you, dude. Like they're gonna get halfway through, and then the ship's just gonna explode, man. I mean, that's the truth. I mean, some dude's gonna go crazy on there, butt ass naked, and just start biting people.
Yeah, there's gonna be something. I was thinking that same thing. Like, there's no way you could make that very successful. It'd take a lot of time.
I mean, dude, it's like what is that? Damn, dude, how many months does it take to get there, man? It takes like what? I forgot, man. Is it a year or 6 months, something like that?
It might even be longer than that. I don't know. Let me see if I can find it.
Man, I thought it was like 3 years.
Yeah, man.
I think it's a real long trip, man.
I'm telling you, man, somebody's gonna go crazy.
Oh, I guarantee it. I think it'd be fun to see, though. They need to make like a TV show over there.
Yeah.
Send it back here and let us watch. That'd be hilarious.
You, but like, I don't know, it's just crazy, man. It just seems so unrealistic to live on another planet. But I mean, it is possible and everything. Like, it's just
7 months.
I don't know, man. I don't see it becoming a reality.
Well, that's what I was thinking too, because when I heard about that, that's why I put it in the what the F portion of my show, because it's one of those things like that's just crazy to even think about.
Yeah, man, it really is.
So
I mean,
it looks
you
like
you see the movies and everything, and then it's like that's not how it's gonna be up there, man.
Oh, absolutely. And it looks like it says 7 months to Mars, which isn't that bad.
Honestly, that's pretty. There you go. Pretty decent.
Yeah, that's actually not that bad at all. I mean, it says the trip takes around 7 months, a bit longer than astronauts currently stay on the International Space Station. So they're kind of already used to that amount of time.
Damn, man. That's crazy, though, man. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're gonna bring like guns and stuff up there, man. They got to, man. They have to bring something up there.
Well, who knows what the hell's going to be out there? I mean, obviously, satellite images and stuff like that can only do so much.
Yeah, man. That is true and everything. But yeah, man, I don't want to take up too much time and shit, man. I just want to call, man, like the show and everything. It's a work in progress, but hey, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
One day,
Like I said, this show will probably be completely different in a year from now. We're just trying it out.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, keep it up, man. Keep it up.
Well, I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Hey, your guest, man. I want to see him and Weed Man fight to the death.
I'm down.
Boxing match.
Walmart parking lot, man.
Yeah.
Walmart parking lot.
All right.
I like it.
Death. All right, man.
Hit him up.
Take it easy, dude.
All right, thank you for being on the show, bro. I appreciate you.
Yeah, no problem, man.
All right, bye. All right, so shout out to The Correct Way to Live, my guy. Thank you for being the first caller ever on the show. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna write that down as who has ever called into the show, just because I like to keep y'all on my watch list. Hopefully, you guys could hear that. For those of you who are watching that weren't obviously me or him, could you hear him all right? I tried to hold the mic close to my mic.
How many people we got?
We got 5.
5 people.
Because we're at the end.
Yeah.
Colby's
still around.
Will Carson take off his shirt for $15 donation?
Yeah, I would. No.
You won't? I'll give the donation to you.
No, I'm good. I don't want that out on the internet. Forever.
All right, I guess not. Lunch File says I could hear him fine. Good. And that's what I was thinking. The speaker's on the back of the phone, so I was just kind of like holding it here, so hopefully you guys could hear him. But once again, shout out to The Correct Way to Live. One of my greatest supporters. I really do mean that. I appreciate it. If anybody else, we're at the very end of the show, so if we want anybody else to call in, now is the time to do so. Other than that, we will end this episode 2 of the Dayton Live Show. How much money would it take?
I don't know. Give me 25.
He said 25. 25 ain't bad.
But he's got to donate first.
Yeah, obviously he's got to donate first.
25 is a bargain, though, man. Take in mind, the $25, you can see all the goods, man.
All the goods.
All the goods. Did anybody else want to call in the Lunch Files? You said you're at work, right? Lunch Files is at work. Cole, did you want to call in? Conrail Connoisseur, did you want to call in? Jeffrey, did you want to call in? Just let me know if any of you guys wanted to call in. Other than that, we will be ending this live stream. So I appreciate you guys. We had talked about a lot of stuff, man.
Yeah, we did.
I mean, I'm glad that I've been able to find content that we can talk about and not have it be too awkward or too weird.
Yeah.
Weedman, don't get Snapchat, but if I did, I would roast your brother's ugly self.
Thanks, bro. Hit me up.
Carson's good at that shit too. That'd be such a fun argument to
Roast
watch back
out,
and forth
yeah.
because Carson's good at that stuff too. So it looks like that will be it for callers. I appreciate the correct way to live for doing that. If anybody wants to send a Snapchat of any kind, it can just be a video or a shout out. I can do that as well. But it looks like we're going to be ending this. I think I will take the advice of, was it the Lunch Files that commented in, or it might have been the correct way to lift, of allowing call-ins at any time during the show.
Anytime. Okay.
So, like, anytime we're talking about a certain subject, I mean, I like how, because he just jumped in and he's like, let's talk about Mars.
Yeah.
It's like, I like that. So, that'll be it, you guys, for episode 2 of the Dayton Live Show. I really do appreciate you guys coming on. It means a lot to me. I'm hoping that this can eventually be something bigger. Obviously, this is just the start. We got a little baby studio, little baby mics, and maybe someday this can be something big. But I appreciate you guys. I was just messing with Carson, though. Pretty cool guy. Chill with it. There you go. Weedman coming at it. All right.
Nah, I get trolls. Trolls be trolls.
Trolls are awesome. They're my
Yeah,
favorite.
it's all right.
But anyway, I appreciate you guys so much. I really do. And I will see you next week on the Dayton Live Show. Depending on how this goes, it may be, actually it will be for sure, a Saturday live show. It won't be Friday at 6. It will be Saturday. And hopefully I can get my guy Tyrese on the show.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Next week on Friday is actually my 1-year anniversary with my girlfriend. So me and her are going to be out doing stuff that Friday.
Wait,
So
what's the date? 24th?
31st. Today's the 24th.
Oh, you're just going to skip over the day before?
What's the day before?
Tyson's birthday. But,
Oh, yeah, my brother has
yeah.
a birthday on the 30th. I'm talking about the live stream.
Yeah.
So next week, it won't be on Friday because, obviously, I'm going to be doing anniversary stuff. So it will be on a Saturday, and hopefully we should get Tyrese on that show. Weedman says, you should have 2 guests one day. Absolutely. That's something I can do. I got a whole couch in here. We can rearrange. Right now, I just got the one seat seated next to me. But yeah, definitely something we can do. Thank you for your suggestions. Kolb says that was a great show, so thank you, Kolb. I appreciate you. Always good to have you on. So next show will be Saturday. Won't be a Friday. It will be a Saturday. Hopefully you guys can show up. It will be a little earlier into the day. I do work that night, so it will be earlier. Maybe like a 3 o'clock my time, 5 o'clock Eastern time. Some type of live stream. But it will be a Saturday. So I'll see you guys next time. I appreciate you coming in. The Dayton Live Show, episode 2, signing out. Carson, any last things you want to say? Any plugs? Shout-outs?
Never talk to a weed man.
Never talk to a weed man. That's at least not in public.
Yeah.
You might get arrested. All right, guys, that'll be it. Peace. So, Cars, now you got to go over there and turn it off.
Great. Oh, shit.
As long as you don't break it.
I don't know how to turn it off.
Just press the X in the corner, and then just click yes or confirm it or whatever. Just take it off. It doesn't matter what it looks like now. The show's over. None of this matters. The show is officially over right now. Pull it from the bottom. Like, no, take it from the bottom. Take it from the bottom. Like, grab it like this, and then slide it out towards me from the bottom. Carson,
I don't know what you're talking
grab it like this.
What is this? Okay.
Yeah, like that. Now slide it towards me. The bottom out towards me.